In the frozen darkness, 13 billion light-years away, something impossible is staring back at us. For decades, we believed we understood exactly how the universe began. A slow, patient crawl from gas to stars to galaxies. But the James Webb Space Telescope just opened its eyes, and it is seeing things that defy the very laws of physics we thought were set in stone. We are finding fully formed galaxies and supermassive black holes in a time when the universe should have been nothing but a thin, uniform fog. This isn't just a minor detail we missed, it's a discrepancy so massive that it suggests our fundamental understanding of reality is wrong. The James Webb, a $10 billion golden eye, was designed to lift the cosmic veil and see the very first stars. Because the universe is expanding, light from the most distant objects is stretched into the infrared, becoming invisible to our eyes and even to the Hubble telescope. Webb was built to catch these whispers from the dawn of time. But instead of finding a quiet, tentative cosmos just beginning to form, Webb found a universe that was already busy, crowded, and shockingly mature. One of the first major shocks came when Webb pointed its infrared eyes at a tiny patch of sky near the Big Dipper. Astronomers expected to find infant galaxies, tiny, fragile collections of gas. Instead, they discovered 6 massive, mature star systems that contain nearly as many stars as our own Milky Way. These galaxies reached maturity when the universe was only 3% of its current age. It's like trying to grow a full-sized oak tree in just 3 months. According to every model we have, it should be impossible. These objects have been informally nicknamed universe breakers because they threaten to destroy our entire timeline of cosmic evolution. But here's the catch. The mystery goes deeper than just their size. When scientists analyzed the light from these early galaxies, they found chemical fingerprints of carbon, oxygen, and nitrogen. These heavy elements are only forged inside the nuclear furnaces of stars and released when those stars die. Finding them in such young galaxies means that an entire generation of stars must have already lived and died before these galaxies even formed. The cosmic clock is being pushed backward, revealing that the universe didn't slowly ease into complexity, it rushed toward it.
If the galaxies are too early and too big, the black holes are even worse. We used to believe that supermassive black holes took billions of years to grow, slowly eating their way up from smaller seeds. Webb shattered that theory when it spotted a black hole named LID 568. This monster is devouring matter 40 times faster than the theoretical limit allowed by physics. It is essentially drinking from 40 fire hoses of matter simultaneously. This feeding frenzy allows black holes to reach massive sizes in a fraction of the time we thought possible. Then there is the naked black hole, Q-Son. Most supermassive black holes sit at the center of a galaxy, but Q-Son is drifting through space with virtually no stars surrounding it. It appeared just 600 million years after the Big Bang, with the mass of 50 million suns. It shouldn't have had enough food or time to grow that large. Some scientists now believe these monsters didn't form from dying stars at all, but rather from the direct collapse of massive gas clouds, skipping the stellar phase entirely. If that's true, it means black holes might be the primary drivers of how the universe was built, rather than a byproduct of it. But as Webb looks deeper, the very fabric of space seems to be breaking. We are currently facing what Nobel Prize winner Adam Rees calls a crisis in cosmology. the Hubble tension. When we measure how fast the universe is expanding using the light from the Big Bang, we get one number, 67. But when we use Webb to measure nearby stars, we get a completely different number, 73. It's as if a balloon is being inflated, but the top half is stretching twice as fast as the bottom. This discrepancy is so stubborn that measurement error has been ruled out. What remains is the terrifying possibility that we have fundamentally misunderstood the universe. This expansion is being driven by a mysterious force called dark energy, which makes up 68% of the cosmos. It is stretching space so fast that most of the universe is already unreachable. The observable universe is 93 billion light-years across, but beyond that horizon, entire cosmic histories are unfolding that we will never see. Even more unsettling, as expansion accelerates, galaxies we can see today will eventually slip beyond that horizon, fading until they vanish forever. Trillions of years from now, an observer in the Milky Way would see a universe that looks completely empty.
But while dark energy pulls space apart, dark matter is fighting to hold it together. It is the invisible scaffolding of the universe, outweighing visible matter 5-1. Webb has allowed us to map the cosmic web, vast filaments of dark matter that act like highways for gas and galaxies. These filaments are threaded with magnetic fields that are as complex as the neural networks in a human brain. This organizational complexity existed when the universe was less than 1 billion years old, suggesting that reality might operate more like a vast information processing system than a random collection of gas.
The deeper we look, the more we see objects that are sleeping beauties, massive galaxies that mysteriously shut down star formation when they should have been in their prime. They are dead and silent in regions where they should be blazing with life. We also find hundreds of jumbos, Jupiter mass binary objects drifting through space in pairs without a home star, broadcasting radio signals that we can't explain. We are finding planets like 55 Cancri E, where the atmosphere is made of vaporized rock and it rains molten metal. All of these discoveries point toward a final mind-bending possibility. Webb found that galaxies separated by millions of light years are spinning in coordinated, synchronized patterns. This cosmic choreography should be impossible unless the entire universe was born with a preferred direction of rotation. This aligns with a controversial theory, black hole cosmology. It suggests our entire observable universe is actually the interior of a massive black hole existing within a larger parent universe.
If this is true, the Big Bang wasn't a beginning, but the moment our patch of space crossed an event horizon. It explains the expansion tension, the coordinated spins, and the impossible black holes that seem older than time itself. We might be living inside one bubble in an infinite multiverse of nested black hole universes. Webb has shown us that we are cosmic infants living in an arena that delights in violating our expectations. The universe isn't broken. Our map of it is just incomplete, and the reality that is emerging is far stranger and more violent than we ever dared to imagine. If the impossible galaxies and naked black holes weren't enough, there is something even more unsettling happening at the very edge of what we can see.
In 2008, astronomers discovered that hundreds of galaxy clusters are drifting towards a specific patch of sky at nearly 1,000 kilometers per second. This dark flow suggests that something unimaginably massive, far beyond the boundary of our observable universe, is tugging at our reality with a reach that spans billions of light years. According to our current models, the universe should be uniform, but this bulk movement towards the constellations Centaurus and Hydra suggests our map is missing a giant hidden source of gravity. But here's the catch. The universe doesn't just move like a machine, it looks like a mind. Webb has detected primordial magnetic fields stretching across the cosmic web, the invisible filaments that connect galaxies across the void. These fields aren't random, they form nodes and hierarchical structures that eerily mirror the neural networks found in human brains. This organizational complexity existed in the universe's first billion years, leading some to wonder if the cosmos operates more like a vast information processing system than a collection of gas and dust. While we look for logic in the structure, we are finding chaos in the details. Deep in the Orion Nebula, Webb spotted over 500 jumbos, Jupiter-mass binary objects. These are giant rogue planets drifting through the freezing dark in pairs, completely untethered to any star. Even stranger, these planetary orphans are broadcasting radio signals at gigahertz frequencies, patterns that on Earth only come from high-energy technology or pulsars. They are acting as giant electrical generators powered by a gravitational dance we still don't understand.
The mysteries are even hitting close to home. Webb recently detected a massive Neptune-sized planet orbiting Alpha Centauri A, our nearest stellar neighbor. It was sitting right in the habitable zone, a discovery that should have changed everything. But during follow-up observations, the planet simply vanished. It's a cosmic vanishing act that has left astronomers baffled. Was it a variable dust cloud? A world still in the violent throes of formation? Or something else entirely? This uncomfortable clarity provided by Webb is forcing us to confront a terrifying possibility. The Hubble tension, the fact that the universe is expanding at two different speeds depending on where you look, suggests that space-time itself might be unstable. We are finding evidence of cosmic strings, permanent cracks and scars in reality that formed during the universe's violent birth. These are vulnerabilities in the fabric of space that violate every law of geometry we know. If our understanding of expansion and galaxy rotation is truly broken, it points back to one radical theory: black hole cosmology. This theory suggests our entire 93 billion light-year observable bubble exists inside the event horizon of a massive black hole in a much larger parent universe. It would explain why galaxies separated by millions of light years spin in the same coordinated direction. They are simply inheriting the rotation of the parent that contains us. If this is true, every black hole in our own sky could be a gateway to another universe with its own history and life. We once thought the universe was a slow-growing garden, but Webb has shown us a violent arena where reality breaks down.
We are seeing stars cannibalizing their companions, galaxies being shredded by invisible dark matter forces, and sleeping beauty star systems that died before they even had a chance to live. We are cosmic infants realizing that the map we've used for a century is just a simplified approximation of a reality that is far busier, more aggressive, and more alien than we ever imagined. But as we peel back the layers of these universe breakers, a much more disturbing problem emerges. It's not just the galaxies that are wrong, it's the way the entire universe is moving. Scientists have long believed that on a large enough scale, the universe is uniform, meaning it looks and acts the same in every direction. But in 2008, a discovery called dark flow threw that rule out the window. Researchers found hundreds of galaxy clusters drifting towards a specific patch of sky at nearly 1,000 kilometers per second. It's as if something unimaginably massive, hidden far beyond the edge of our observable horizon, is tugging on our reality with a gravitational reach spanning billions of light years. But here's the catch. This isn't just about movement. It's about a fundamental crisis in cosmology. Nobel Prize winner Adam Rees and his team have confirmed a massive discrepancy in the Hubble constant, the number that tells us how fast the universe is expanding. When we look at the afterglow of the Big Bang, the expansion rate is 67. But when Webb looks at nearby stars, the number jumps to 73. This isn't a rounding error. It's a direct contradiction that suggests our map of the universe is fundamentally broken. As Rees himself put it, we may have fundamentally misunderstood the universe. If the large-scale structure is failing, the details are becoming even more alien. Webb recently turned its gaze toward the Orion Nebula and found over 500 jumbos, Jupiter-mass binary objects. These are giant rogue planets drifting in pairs through the freezing void without a home star. Even weirder, these planetary orphans are broadcasting radio signals at frequencies that, on Earth, are only produced by high-energy technology, or pulsars. They are essentially giant electrical generators powered by a gravitational dance we can't fully explain. And the mysteries are getting closer to home. Webb analyzed an interstellar visitor named Comet 3I Atlas and discovered it was 7 billion years old, meaning it's 3 billion years older than our entire solar system. This frozen time capsule formed around a star that lived and died before our sun even existed. It's a messenger from an ancient epoch, proving that the chemical building blocks of life are likely universal across the galaxy. But even as we find signs of potential life elsewhere, like the detection of dimethyl sulfide on the ocean world K2-18b, the environment of the cosmos is proving to be more violent than we imagined. We've seen jellyfish galaxies being shredded as they swim through hot gas, their stars being ripped away to form tentacles hundreds of thousands of light years long. We've seen stellar cannibalism, where stars literally devour their companions in feeding frenzies that create entirely new types of explosions. As Webb maps the cosmic web, the invisible filaments that hold the universe together, it has found something eerie. These filaments are threaded with magnetic fields so complex they mirror the neural networks found in the human brain. This suggests that the universe has an intrinsic tendency toward organizational complexity that emerged just 1 billion years after the Big Bang. It all leads to one final, mind-bending possibility. If galaxies separated by millions of light years are spinning in coordinated patterns, it suggests the entire cosmos was born with a preferred direction of rotation. This aligns with black hole cosmology, the theory that our entire 93 billion light-year observable bubble is actually the interior of a massive black hole existing inside a much larger parent universe. In this model, the Big Bang wasn't a beginning, but the moment our patch of space crossed an event horizon. We aren't looking at the start of everything. We are just seeing the inside of a cosmic prison that we will never be able to leave.
The universe is expanding, but there is a problem that is tearing the world of physics apart. We have two different ways of measuring how fast the cosmos is flying away from us, and they are giving us two completely different answers. This isn't just a small mistake. It's a discrepancy so massive that it suggests our entire map of reality is fundamentally broken. For nearly a century, scientists have relied on a number called the Hubble constant to track this expansion. To find it, one group of researchers looks way back into the past. They use the Planck satellite to map the afterglow of the Big Bang from 13.8 billion years ago. By plugging that data into our best mathematical models, they predict the universe should be expanding at a rate of 67 kilometers per second. But here's the catch. When we measure the local universe, the stars and galaxies right in our own backyard, the number jumps to 73. This 9% difference is what astronomers call the Hubble tension, and it has officially reached the level of a cosmological crisis. It is the difference between a universe that is 13.8 billion years old and one that could be over a billion years younger.
For years, skeptics argued that the old Hubble telescope was simply too blurry and that stellar crowding was messing up the numbers. They believed that once the $10 billion James Webb Space Telescope, JWST, opened its golden eye, it would clear up the confusion and bring the number back down to 67. But the reality was even more disturbing. Instead of fixing the problem, JWST confirmed it. The telescope's ultra-sensitive infrared sensors verified the higher expansion rate of 73 with almost exact precision. Measurement error has effectively been ruled out, leaving scientists to face a terrifying possibility. The standard model of the universe, the very foundation of modern cosmology, is wrong.
This suggests that physics is missing a critical ingredient. Some physicists believe there might be a mysterious force called early dark energy that gave the universe a cosmic kick right after it was born. Others wonder if dark energy itself is changing over time, or if there are unknown particles tearing space-time apart in ways we never imagined. We are currently living inside a massive question mark. The two most precise measurements in human history are telling us two different things at the same time, and both appear to be correct.
If the laws of physics as we understand them cannot explain why the universe is expanding at two different speeds, it means we are standing at a door to a new kind of science. One where the universe is far more violent, unpredictable, and mysterious than we ever dared to believe.
And the deeper we go, the more the chemistry of the universe seems to break. Webb analyzed a galaxy named JSGSC 131, which existed just 330 million years after the Big Bang. It should have been made of nothing but pure hydrogen and helium. Instead, Webb found fingerprints of oxygen, carbon, and nitrogen, heavy elements that can only be forged inside the hearts of dying stars. This means a whole generation of monster stars, hundreds of times the mass of our Sun, must have lived and died in the blink of an eye before this galaxy even formed. We are finding the ashes of stars that weren't supposed to exist yet. But even these universe breakers might just be symptoms of a much larger breakdown. Evidence is mounting that space-time itself isn't a smooth, stable fabric, but something that can crack and scar. Webb has detected gravitational anomalies that suggest we are seeing quantum foam, regions where the logic of the very small is bubbling up to the scale of the very large. We might even be seeing cosmic strings, one-dimensional defects that act like permanent scars in reality left over from the violent birth of the universe. We've spent centuries building a model of a neat, predictable universe, but Webb has shown us that we are living in a violent arena of impossible black holes, vanishing worlds, and coordinated cosmic choreography. The universe isn't just older and bigger than we thought. It is busy, aggressive, and operating on a logic that human intuition wasn't designed to understand. We aren't looking at a finished picture. We are looking at a puzzle where the pieces are starting to change shape while we try to put them together. But while we look for logic in the structure, we are finding chaos in the details. Picture two massive galaxies caught in a head-on collision, frozen 7.5 billion years in the past. Webb captured this system, nicknamed the Infinity Galaxy, because its stars and gas have twisted into a near-perfect figure eight. But the shape isn't the most disturbing part. At the exact center of this collision, in a region of gravitational no man's land, sits a supermassive black hole. It isn't attached to either galaxy, it's just there, feeding on the bridge of gas between them. Astronomers believe they are witnessing direct collapse, a black hole forming straight from gas clouds without a single star ever being born. If black holes can skip the star phase entirely, it explains how they became giants while the universe was still in its infancy. But the universe doesn't just build, it destroys. Webb has revealed jellyfish galaxies like the cosmic owl, which are being violently shredded as they swim through hot intergalactic gas. Imagine driving a convertible at highway speeds while your cargo flies out the back. That is what's happening to these galaxies. They are losing tentacles of gas and stars that stretch for hundreds of thousands of light years. Inside these shredded trails, new stars are being born in total isolation, billions of light years away from the parent galaxy that originally provided the raw materials. We are finding a universe filled with these cosmic refugees, stars and gas clouds torn away and left to drift in the void.
Imagine looking at thousands of windmills scattered across an entire continent and realizing they are all turning in the same direction, even though there is no wind to coordinate them. That is the exact mystery the James Webb Space Telescope just uncovered in the deepest reaches of space. Astronomers analyzed 263 spiral galaxies and found a striking asymmetry. 60% are rotating clockwise, while only 40% spin the other way. In a universe that is supposed to be uniform, this cosmic choreography should be impossible unless the entire cosmos was born with a preferred direction of rotation. But here's the catch. This discovery has breathed new life into a theory that sounds like science fiction: black hole cosmology. It proposes that our entire observable universe, spanning 93 billion light-years, is actually the interior of a massive rotating black hole existing within a much larger parent universe. If this is true, the galaxies we see aren't coordinating their movements on their own. They're simply following the rotational momentum we inherited from the monster that contains us.
In this model, the Big Bang wasn't the beginning of everything, but the moment our patch of space crossed an event horizon in that parent universe. What we perceive as the expansion of space might actually be the result of us falling deeper into that parent black hole, where space-time curvature creates the illusion that expansion is accelerating. Even the mysterious primordial black holes that seem older than the first stars could be relics that existed in the parent universe before our bubble even formed. But the implications are even more unsettling. If our universe is just one bubble in a nested hierarchy of black holes, it means every black hole in our own night sky could be a gateway to a completely different universe with its own physics and life. We might be living in a cosmic prison, forever cut off from the larger reality that exists outside our event horizon. Webb has shown us that the universe doesn't owe us a simple explanation, and the map we've been using might just be one small piece of an infinite, rotating multiverse.